Welcome back to Living 808. Many people are excited for the New Year's resolutions only to find out the motivation fizzling out in a few weeks. There's a gap between knowing what you want and getting it done. Here to help us fill that gap is Laura Noel, a personal development and success coach with Stretch and Success, or Into Success, that is. Thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
So today we're talking about something that's kind of funny. It sounds funny and it's spelt really funny, but it's understanding paradigms. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Now, you'd mentioned there's a knowing-doing gap, and so many people, I'll use the gym as an example. A lot of people want to get in shape, and they go to the gym, and then 2 weeks later, I mean, they've had their plan, they know exactly what they're going to do, but 2 weeks into the season, the flow is kind of like easing up a little bit, and then 3 months into the year, it's like a ghost town.
Yeah.
And so the reason is that knowing-doing gap. The knowing-doing gap is a paradigm, and a paradigm is just simply a multitude of habits that are stored in our subconscious mind. And the crazy thing is, most of our behavior is habitual. Ooh. So the way we wake up in the morning, hit snooze or not, grab our coffee, interact with people, we don't have to think about it. It's habitual.
Okay, so are paradigms a negative thing then?
They're not. So we all have paradigms. Our paradigms are those habitual behaviors, our belief system, our self-image. And so our paradigms got us to where we are in life today. However, if we have a goal, something that we want to be, do, or have that's much bigger and greater than ourselves, where we are now, the paradigms, unfortunately, will keep us stuck where we are.
Okay, so there's these things, hard to teach an old dog new tricks, hard to, drop a bad habit. How do you change, then, your paradigms?
Right. Well, I like to think of paradigms as a cybernetic mechanism. So the book by Maxwell Maltz, Psycho-Cybernetics, he talks about the self-image and paradigms as that cybernetic mechanism. And what that is, in an aircraft, for example, that cybernetic mechanism is the autopilot. So when the aircraft is leaving from Honolulu to Fiji, if it goes off course, that cybernetic mechanism will automatically bring it on course. Oh. And so, the thermostat in your home, if you set the dial for 70 degrees and it's hot outside, and then you open all the doors and windows, well, that cybernetic mechanism, that thermostat, is going to work extra hard to get you back to 70. Same thing is true with your mind, your self-image. So if you have a goal that is beyond where you currently are, but your self-image is somewhere else where you used to be, where you currently are today, your cybernetic mechanism is going to pull you back to where you are, where your comfort zone.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. It seems really simple, but and if it is so easy, why aren't more people doing it?
Right. Most people, they go to changing their behavior. So they want to reach a goal. For example, and I'll use the example of that person in the gym. So somebody wants to lose weight. So they have an idea in their conscious mind, I want to lose weight. But subconsciously, they look in the mirror, they don't even know, they're not even aware of some of the thoughts they're having. They might be like, ugh, I'm really out of shape. So they kind of have a negative self-image, and then that's in their subconscious mind. Now remember, that subconscious mind is governing your habitual behavior. So they'll use willpower, changing their behavior, and for 2 weeks, that willpower is strong, and they'll keep going. They'll lose weight even. But willpower has a shelf life, and eventually, that cybernetic mechanism, their mindset, their self-image, that, ugh, I gotta lose weight, I gotta get in shape, that's gonna pull them back to their set point, to where they're comfortable.
Okay, so you've brought up some great points. How can everyone out there ensure that their New Year's resolutions will take place and will be successful?
Well, first and foremost, write your goal down. That's what I would say. And I have a goal card. I write my goal card down, I write my information here, and I carry it with me in my purse. So at every moment that I have available, I look at that goal card. I look at it in the morning. I look at it before I go to bed. I have an image of what I want to achieve. So really establishing that image in your mind of what that goal is, the end result, and constantly reminding yourself of it.
Or we could just take you with us everywhere we go.
I love that.
The little Laura on our shoulder.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
For folks that want to know a little bit more about you and how to do all of this, where can they find you?
If they go to stretchintosuccess.com, they can find me there. I'll send them some free information, and also they'll have an opportunity to book a one-on-one coaching session with me that's free.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.